Coolio. Starfinder stuff.
Yep.
Yeah. So next we're moving on to some stuff from the guys between sort of partnership between Paizo and Archon Studios. So Paizo obviously wanted to get a whole bunch of new miniatures out there for people to use in their Starfinder games, and Archon are now working on a range of hard plastic models for you to use in doing such a thing. So the first 7 models are out, although I just picked out some of my favorites from the range here. And as you can see, they all come on sprues. They're 32mm scale, and as I said before, hard plastic. So what we're seeing here is you've got a dwarf soldier. Of course, I picked the dwarf soldier as the first model to look at.
Oh,
very cool looking stuff. And then we move on to a couple of different half-elves. So we've got the half-elf operative and the half-elf steward as well. So they've all been done up to effectively look like the iconic the iconic characters that you get in the main book for Starfinder, which is sort of like sci-fi with fantasy mixed in together in sort of a world where everything has basically moved on thousands and thousands of years, and all those fantasy races are now in the stars, which makes a lot of sense. And then we finish off with a little bit of a villain as well. So we've got the Necrovite there. So if you want to throw one of those folks into the mix, it seems that necromancy is alive, or should it be dead and well in the far future?
No, necromancy is undead and well.
Undead and well, yeah.
I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it has the added bonus of not being a half-elf.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's also true. I did seem to find myself picking up a lot of knife ears as I was going through.
That's terrible.
Cool. So I think I've got a dwarf elf weird combination thing going on right now. We'll see.
Why do I think that whenever you watched The Hobbit, Ben, you were just cringing when one of Oakenshields guys was chasing that elf lass?
Yeah, it was.
You're just sitting there going, "No, never the twain shall meet."
No. Yeah, they shouldn't meet, but I like both of them.
Go back to the top sculpt on that, because there's
very
sort of
first
a
one.
Yeah, there's sort of an aesthetic going on here that I'm trying to nail down in my head.
All right, here you go.
It's sort of a squarey, chunky sort of thing. I quite like it.
Yeah, it's quite blocky,
which is kind of cool.
Yeah,
I kind of like the exaggerated features and things going on.
Yeah.
Well, that's specifically for the molding. You have to overdo the features, otherwise they don't come out right. It's the same as chainmail.
Because if you go down to the next one with the cape,
I
actually like the cloak as well, with all the hexes and stuff all molded into it. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
And most of that seems to have come out quite well when you go down the actual sprue. Let's have a look at the sprue, because I can, like, from this, I can see a lot of it.
Yeah, it's one of the key things I wanted to show off in the previews for this. Is obviously they've shown a lot of the renders off on social media and things like that, but they wanted to show off the actual sprues and things that you can see there as well. So you can see how the models will actually look when they come out to you, shipped out to you on your tabletop and stuff.
Cool. Very
nice.
We like you.